YouTube. Today, part 13, and yeah, so quick recap from part 12. So we started part 12 having beaten Jin and having to face an automated weapon defensive system on the tank titan we boarded in part 11, which we dispatched. And then when it seemed like there was no hope and Moradane and Uriah were due to annihilate each other's armies, the Titan Indol which is the Holy Titan, quote unquote, where the religion of the world resides, if you like, appeared between the two forces to stop them. There were talks and negotiations involving some of our party members and the Praetor, who is the Pope type person from the religion, of this religion, and the two nations involved in the conflict. Those talks splintered off into further talks outside of the eyes of the Praetor and the Praetorium on the Moradane battle, or were about to start on the battleship, and it transpired Banner, the former chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild, the guy who was building the artificial blades in the big factory on Moradane, for reference, if you aren't sure, had another giant robot which he'd managed to somehow sneak aboard the Moradanian ship and wanted to annihilate one or both of the real lines from Moradane and Uriah. We stopped that, however, even though he was defeated, Banner then blew his robot up, which killed Emperor Nile, the Emperor of Moradane. Nia instructed her blade, oh god, my brain is terrible, to distract the rest of all the other people who were there, get them either to safety or to chase some mysterious and non-existent other perpetrators. And she revealed herself to be a blade, and she revived him, brought him back to life, which none of the other teams saw, so they didn't know he was actually dead, even though Niall's blade, Aegeon, returned to his core. In the intervening cutscene after that, Niall essentially gave Aegeon's currently deactivated core to Morag and instructed her to follow on and can remain part of our party rather than returning to Moradane with him, to embrace who she was, essentially. And I think that's pretty much where we left it. So with that being said, we should probably consider cracking on, I guess. Now this video might be slightly shorter than previous videos, but that's just due to time constraints on my side. So let's go, shall we? Come on, load up. So what's just been gifted to us? Gift just appeared, claimed apparently. I didn't do the last DLC playlist. No. It's chapter 6. So we are just about to board, I believe. Yep. Wrong side. No, right side. I do apologise. A ship and head off to where we need to go. What's this? Dorara. Dorara hear the news. Friends want to go to Tantar? Let's go. Actually, ship captain was Inderline and going to deep mourning for Lady Fan. There was no one left to steer the ship. And so Dorara got selected to replace. Dorara never would go there before, so I'd have to work hard to make trip success. Dorara not worthy though. With Prince of Tantal on board, getting in should be a piece of pollen cake. Oh, there was one other thing we missed out of that as well, which we will come to after this cutscene.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey,
Yeah?
you're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. And bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times, so he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides,
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
It's just like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes
makes sense.
sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
So, this will be Tantal. It's a very cold Titan. Shut the chest around this. There was a chest in this part. So yeah, it's a thirstful type Titan as was observed in the cutscene. And it's blinking chilly, to put it bluntly. We've got a long walk ahead of us looking at that compass, looking at the distance on that compass meter. I know there's just this. Oh. Just got the collection point.
What have we here?
In my experience,
Sure, they'll be useful later, even if it's just to sell for cash. It might be slightly underleveled now, I think. Oh no, tell a lie. Not quite where I'd like to be, but not too far off. So we are heading, staying on the White Snake Plains. Excuse me. Look at that bad boy, look. That's design if there was one.
Hey, Nia? Do you... mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady, if you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim? What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's cold-blooded.
Call it what you like.
A new locale. I've gained a new memory.
Come out, come out.
Come on, come to
Flora
mama.
heals an aching soul.
Treasure acquired.
We'll have to be extra careful from now on.
Proceed with caution next time.
Treasure acquired. What have we here?
Sorry, Therese, left me might turn off. Yeah, so I won't be jumping off the sides again. It's far too far to drop, it would seem. Unfortunately, the Orcs cores we got in those two chests were of no, in my mind, use. I'm sure there's stuff on top of these buildings, but it might have use to us later. But yeah. See, need to get to where that's that big, that long bridge and stuff is. That's where we need to end up. So that's where we're heading.
It's the dawn of a new day.
I appreciate it gets
Let
really
me
boring
read
if
you
I'm
the
just
agenda
running
for
through
today.
the wilderness, as it were. We've got a heart to heart there. Let's have that collection point. Let me see if we do the heart to heart.
What have we here?
Help, that will give us extra bits and bobs that are useful at a later date.
Hey, Pandoria. Zeke's a rather unlucky guy, is he not? Isn't it difficult being his partner?
Oh yes, that prince of mine, he's unlucky like you wouldn't believe. If there was an all-rest unluckiness championship, he'd win every time.
From the incidents I've witnessed alone, he's already been chased by rolling rocks, fallen off cliffs. He even fell into the Cloud Sea once, as I recall.
You ain't seen the half of it. When he's walking in the harbor, he's always getting bitten or smacked around the face by the Titan ships. Oh, this one time, he got caught in a blizzard, took shelter in a cave, and wound up surrounded by 100 Ignas. I could keep going for hours.
Well, I don't quite know how to react. Frankly, I'm impressed you're both still alive.
Yes, congratulations on surviving. Or should I say, my condolences.
Too far, Bridget. Too far. Still, I gotta admit, keeping an eye on my prince is a full-time job. You should try it yourself sometime. He drives me crazy.
But you love them all the same, yes?
Love? Where the hell you pulled that one out of?
Ah, yes, I see. You pretend to dislike him while secretly harboring feelings.
Sorry about that. Call of nature.
Maybe it's time you should be more honest with yourself.
Oh, for the... You've got to be kidding me. You couldn't be more wrong.
There's no need to be shy, my dear. As a fellow Blade, I'll be happy to keep this just between us.
Quite so. We will keep your little secret from your beloved prince until such time as you...
I'm trying to tell you. It's not like that.
Oh, you're so cute when you get embarrassed.
I quite agree.
Hey! Stop that! Don't you give me that knowing smile! Curse you, my prince, and your unlucky nature.
Yeah, apologies for that. I had a call of nature I had to attend to. Let me just quickly not get a skill chart of it.
I'll never stop growing.
A new locale. I've gained a new memory.
I'm just going to grab this collection
Come out,
points.
come out.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
You might have guessed, but this I find the overworld music for this area quite catchy. So I keep humming along to it. Right, so up here. Need water guards.
Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
jump straight into another cutscene in a minute, so I haven't got much to say here. We'll just plough through to the next cutscene.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Oh!
Whoa, that's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market?
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
Right, so see if we've got any decent orcs calls on offer, shall we? We can redo the bits to make that one. Orcs calls then, so hopefully there's a fish. Cabbages. Oh no, it's up on the side bits, this one, isn't it? This one, I can't remember where though. Is it up there? That's the palace. That's a leaping point which we don't have the bits for yet. There we go. Accessories and cool chips. We'll go with cool chips first. Yeah, that's worth having. Not as much as that one though. So I'll have one of those. Actually, no, we won't. We'll have three of those, in fact. Hold on a minute. What have we got for you on that? Yeah, we'll have three of those. In theory, then the battery chip should be the... And 2% Apple operate, but that's just too much of a drop. And for that... So. Yeah, I'm putting anything on poppies. I'm tempted to love night ship these ones. At least get another two of those, to be honest. So I think I will. Sure, someone will be disagreeing with me, but right, let's have those on, shall we?
Up!
Attack rate, critical rate's nice and high. to take care of. Actually, I'll purchase one more. So we'll do that later. Possibly towards the end of this place. Yeah, but that'll be useful later. No, I can't afford anything anyway. No, wrong way. Let's get to the castle. Let's get to the palace.
Up!
Hey, look what I found!
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see ya. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Could it be? Are you all right? Yes. Tora?
But why? It true. I'll be able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
So what has Morag spotted? The others hadn't. Just going. Just checking. Grab up, isn't it?
The Aegis, I presume.
Huh?
Guards! My lady!
Meh. What the hell is going on? Shellhead?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no, you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy.
My lady!
Please do not resist. My My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware, and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject.
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrest.
Say what now?
Follow me.
This is the legacy of our royal line. You can't be serious! Why? Father, why?
It appears the flow of ether energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something!
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
Both the walls and floor are built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something. Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time. But by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless. We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
So what now, my prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world. My ass. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Let's go.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete. What's going on, Tora? Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can skip the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes? Yeah. There's something about this room. Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade? Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this time. Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use Earth element. So, through synergy with Fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
Oh, I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up! If you transferred the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How would I know something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Then I suppose I cannot blame you.
Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure!
Poppy power! Jet Biter!
We did it!
We the best!
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
Checking, I'm pretty sure there's a chest around it somewhere that might be useful. Right. So, the plot thickens, I guess. This is the way back up to the throne room. No. Okay. To make sure we've not got any chests that I've not located. Excuse me, I did it. Okay. Right, back to where we were then. Downstairs.
Up!
Actually. No. I'm just not doing what we got. I'm going to get buried, but...
Okay, time to take you down.
We'll do what you think is best, Rex.
Just Daring shot!
In I go!
And hit! Yes! I like your attitude! Raise speed! And hit! Daring shot!
Down.
Why not?
This shouldn't take too long.
Eagle
though.
eye.
Dual armor crusher!
We haven't got our
didn't connect.
cheat mode with.
Grenade!
This
Hit
just
it!
in.
No!
I'm
I
still
feel it leaving a
We can do it!
Now I'm fired! Why not?
should do the trick.
It didn't connect.
Daring shot!
Full strength. The rest is up to you.
Don't give them a moment's rest.
So strong!
Everything fine with you, Morag? No injuries?
Not a scratch. But I may require skincare.
In I go! Daring shot! Yes!
Chills.
Very much balanced. Battles will take long. I'd like them to because we.
It's useless to resist it!
Armor fail!
This should do the trick!
The enemy's eye. It didn't connect.
Lay down your arm!
Win!
It's useless to resist it! But how?
Let an adult handle this.
I am spent!
Good for that. So that's going to take much longer than that. Someone just got something out of that, so I better just put these along until I find which one it was. Well
Magnificent.
done, Bridget.
I feel more solid.
I'm stronger. Next, critical update installed.
We fight them first? No, we've got a cutscene first, okay.
Zeke! Pandoria!
Oh, what? We came all this way to bust you out. How inconsiderate.
You kept us waiting. Won't you get in trouble for helping us?
Oh, I'm the prodigal son anyhow. It can't get any worse.
Where's Pyra?
This way. Follow us.
No, there's a chest over there I want to get. So please leave me where I was rather than turn around. Yeah, man. Leads the chest out here I want anyway. There we go.
You're all mine.
You didn't. Cash, core crystal, electric defense. Here's another throne room, isn't there? Something the other throne room I forgot about as well. Oh well. We went in there already, so. Go back to those.
Okay, time to take you down.
I can
And
take
hit.
care of myself.
In I go! Daring shot!
Armor fail!
This is unexpected.
Useless to resist!
Well done.
And hit! Daring shot! Hit it! No! Win!
Nice Rondo.
This should do the trick!
This is unexpected.
In good.
Armor
Lay
crusher!
down your arm! Useless to resist!
I guess I really am the best.
Splendid. I'm ready.
Just so. Hit it! No!
You made the right choice.
Win! Didn't
I
connect!
shall defend you to the last,
Why
my
not?
lady.
Oh, you can't do that.
Armor crusher!
It's useless to
Daring
resist!
shot!
I am spent!
Thank God for that.
I felt your gaze back there, Lady Morag. Can I help you?
Ah, that. I was just admiring your luxurious fur. new locale.
I've gained a new memory.
Back up this way first.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Go anyway.
I was never the cautious type.
In I go! Daring shot!
In a good
Well done! My thoughts exactly.
Come on. Quick, just don't waste time.
Just a ticket! Armor crusher! What the? My dead body. The enemy's element is now wind raised speed. Daring shot!
It didn't connect?
Hit it! No!
We shall not lose!
We just don't make it.
Why not?
What's up? What's up? Go strong!
I haven't got any little freaking blades, so that will make it to me. Go the other way now.
Okay,
bring
it on.
These guys first.
Just a ticket! Daring shot! Let's give him the full treatment.
I've been waiting for you to see that.
I got chills.
And hit!
We shall not
Daring shot!
lose!
It didn't connect?
His element is now wind.
The reason why I am specially personal.
Show you how this might not be so
Unexpected.
This is better than being in love.
Just a ticket! Just a perfect
I am
daring shot!
Just a ticket!
I have no choice but to fight you.
Much appreciated. The enemy's element is now wind.
We shall not lose!
Go for it!
That's our business!
Much appreciated.
We shall
That's our business! What's up? Wind.
What is that? Do the trick!
Hit! Armor crusher!
Just give me the order.
Just a ticket! Watch out!
Daring shot!
Go strong!
This
Hit
just
it,
in.
no.
I'm still
We shall not lose!
Eagle Eye!
Wind.
What's that?
Why not? And
Just
hit!
do the trick!
This is unexpected. Armor crusher! Daring shot!
So strong!
We did what we were told to.
Just see
Great
next over.
work. Behind the rage.
There's one.
Is it too
You're
fragile
all
to
mine.
reveal?
Send our merc team out again. In a moment. So there's a treasure chest in here. No. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. I'm trying to avoid those two. That nuts. These guys
Evening
just
is
run
upon
past
us,
it.
it seems.
Fatigue is a silent killer. We had better rest soon.
I think we've got another.
And you?
Maybe not.
Ow, 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 ow.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Honestly though, chum, are you ever not getting scratched up?
Ever since Pyra gave me half a life force, and we swore to reach Elysium, things have been rough. But I'm actually glad. They feel like a sign of our bond, I guess. Something special we share as driver and blade. No! We lost the upper hand!
I got chills.
Just so!
In a good
My daring shot!
Armor failed!
This is unexpected! And hit!
I got chills.
We shall not lose!
My dead body! Much
It's
appreciated!
just
No!
in. I'm still number
The
one.
enemy's element is now wind!
Show you how
Just do the trick!
Just so!
My bonds are
Unexpected!
at full strength. The rest is up to you.
Daring shot!
Eclipse! Blade!
And hit! Armor crusher! Yes! We shall not lose! Let's give him the full treatment. We can do this all day!
There is no time to be basking in the afterglow.
You're
Just,
all
this is what I
mine.
thought was in the other room. Anything worth having? Not really. It also sneaks a spear on those guys. There we go. And here we are. I'm going to put a third blade on Rex, unfortunately, just temporarily for this fight, because I can't do it with two. So who have I got available?
It sounds fun.
It's a slow blade, but make sure we've got our culture items okay. More egg, you need some nice repairs, my darling.
Delicious. I'll have to.
You can go away. Yeah, everyone's got a nice repairing. Lovely.
Where? Strung up in some kind of restraint. Look ahead. An ether accelerator. I've seen one like it before in Old Torna. It certainly seems like they want us gone for good. So, if we cranked up the output and really focused it, we could probably manage one strike.
If the people here really are the descendants of the Tornans, then I have a message for them that I must pass on.
In that case, I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Mithra.
He's here.
I apologize for this, noble Aegis. I have no personal grievance with you. However, for the sake of this world, you must be destroyed where you stand.
Is that truly your desire, Your Majesty?
I believe you desired the same thing yourself once. Is that not why you disappeared from history, along with Adam the hero? Begin.
Pyra!
Rex!
The ether accelerator.
The what now?
It's a weapon from long ago, designed to use Genbu's ether energy for destruction. I never dreamed they'd fully restore it. My old man, he's gonna use it to kill Pyra. No matter how strong she is, there'd be no coming back from that.
In that case, we can't let him use it.
Kind of funny thing in that cutscene.
Okay,
given...
time to take
What the?
Yes!
Getting hot under the collar.
His element is now wind. It's useless to resist. It's useless to resist.
My goals exactly.
What the? Lay down. We shall not lose. Lay down. We shall not lose. It's useless to resist. It's useless to resist. Element is now wind. It's useless to resist.
You chose well.
It's useless to resist.
Armor crusher!
Lay down your arm.
I'm ready.
Unfortunately, the small minions don't take a lot of effort to wipe out.
Wind is useless to
I
resist.
died during this fight because I was massively under the
Iron is useless to resist. Wind.
So
Too slow.
This is unexpected.
Lend me your strength!
Iron bent.
I was going to say I get muddled then for some reason.
There's too many of them.
Hurry, or Pyra's toast!
I know that. It's just...
Forgive me.
Damn it! Pyra!
I won't let you! It's not enough!
Poppy! Activate QT mode! Lift up from below!
Understood, Master Pawn.
Do it, Poppy!
It missed. They did it, Rex. They stopped it.
Yeah! Pyra!
500 years. For 500 years, we Tantalese have concealed the Omega Feta. Do you know why? Our old homeland, Torna, was destroyed in the Aegis War. Our hero, Adam, also failed to return. You must understand, Old Torna as a country was united around the hero. But our ancestors less so.
What are you saying? That we're not Adam's bloodline?
Precisely. In Torna, our family were just a cadet branch. We only gained our current position in the confusion of the war's aftermath.
But then, we're just a bunch of usurpers!
They were desperate times. We had no choice. The nation must continue at all costs.
Even if it meant claiming Adam's name.
With its guiding force gone, much blood was spilled in Torna. We did what had to be done to reunite it under the new banner of Tantar.
Legends of the hero who saved the world are deeply ingrained in people's hearts. And you used them for your own political agenda.
Even so, all was done in the name of saving the world from burning once more.
Don't you dare try and sugarcoat it. Short story is, they saw an opportunity to gain influence and they took it. Gah!
That is the way of the world.
Morardain could easily take a similar path.
Yes, we are in no position to condemn them outright.
So did this Adam guy really never return?
Indeed. The records indicate he went missing immediately after sealing away the Aegis. It is likely he simply perished during the journey home.
He didn't just go missing.
What did you say? Aegis?
Adam.
He had foreseen everything. He knew what would happen to the people after the kingdom fell. But he chose not to return.
Adam left us of his own will. But why?
Hear me, my scions. I am Adam Origo. This day I seal the Aegis, away from the world. But this seal is not for eternity. In anticipation of the day that humanity becomes worthy of the Aegis's power, I entrust her to posterity. She is our hope. When mankind has matured and learned to live better lives, she will answer your call and return to you. Trusting that day will come, I leave my final wish to you.
Adam foresaw much confusion and hardship in the world ahead. And when I seemed unsure, he told me something. This is a trial. Is me sleeping a part of the trial?
That's right. It is a trial for us humans, one we must overcome ourselves. If we cannot do that, we don't deserve to live alongside you.
Live alongside?
To be honest, I still don't fully understand what he meant by that. Whether he simply meant the coexistence of humans and blades, or something more. But I think he made a difficult choice. For the sake of everyone's survival.
Whoa.
Your Majesty,
What is this?
it's Genbu. It's broken free of our control and started to dive into the clouds.
What? Are you certain?
Pandy!
Oh no!
What exactly is happening?
Could it be that blast?
What is he?
Tantal keeps Genbu under control using the Omega Theta. But firing the ether accelerator, it could have created a counterflow in Genbu's ether conduits, causing a critical overload.
So Genbu's broken?
Oh no! My words can't reach him anymore! Genbu is just going to dive deeper and deeper. Then...
Domo, git! That's what happens when you use antiquated parts.
The Cloud Sea has a similar density to water. As we dive, the pressure will keep building. By 500 peds, a human would be crushed completely.
And all that force will weigh down on Genbu?
What's our depth now?
2,200 peds, sir. We are diving at a rate of 120 peds per minute.
And Genbu's depth limit?
25,000, give or take.
That'll give us just over 3 hours.
Oh, Charlotte's good at maths.
Bite me. This ain't good. Hey, chum, there's a pressure-resistant pod in the palace's southern tower. You guys at least should get in and escape.
What about you and everyone else?
Don't worry about us.
How can I... possibly not worry about you? Isn't there any other way? Some way to save everyone?
Only Pandoria can tell Genbu what to do. If it won't budge for her, it's no use. Apart from that, all we can do is try to evacuate as many people as we can. But with just 3 hours.
I think you mentioned before, you control Genbu using the Omega Feather, right?
Yeah, but
Where is it?
inside Genbu's head. It's straight south from the palace, through Genbu's spinal column.
I will go.
You'll go. Pyra, what are you...
The Omega Fetter is originally Ophion's control core. And Ophion is my artifice. I can't be 100% sure, but I think I might be able to fix it.
Pyra?
Pyra being serious? They tried to kill Pyra 1 minute ago.
That's a totally separate issue. Isn't that what you'd say, Rex?
What? Oh, yeah. I guess it is.
And that's why.
Friend Pyra. Tora get it. Then Tora and Poppy also lend help.
Looks like we're in too. Dromak?
I would have it no other way.
That's settled then. Stay out of our way, old man. Got it?
You would all risk your lives for this. For the sake of Tantal, though we attempted to destroy the Aegis.
It's not about Tantal.
Then why?
You're a king, right? You ought to be able to figure it out.
Rex, you are...
Morag?
You leave me little choice.
Zeke, where was the fetter again? How do we get there?
I won't just tell you. I'll take you right to it.
Zeke?
Save it, old man. You better make a start on evacuating the people. Though with us on the case, your efforts are probably going to be wasted.
Understood.
No time for chit-chat. Let's go!
Yeah!
So, yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get there in the time we've got left for this video, but we'll see. We also can't have a vested interest in restoring the Omega Fetter anyway, because we need it to get to the World Tree. But no, I didn't thought about it in the cutscene soon. Anyway, now the path to Omega Fetter isn't an easy one. The city, this city, Theosaur, is positioned a long way above the Genbu Drifts. If you head out of the palace and down to the left, you'll see the ruins of a palace called the Theospiti Temple. Ruins, even though inside a city. Yep, they really are ruined too, practically rotted away. Anyway, past temple ruins is something called Theosaur Rear Gate. We head out through there, then we have to follow the pillars a long way down. Ugh, sounds like a pain in the arse of a journey. Must be quick, come on friends, to Genbu Drifts. Hey, I'm not done yet. Once we get to Genbu Drifts, we have to head across it. That gets us to the place called the Great Pillar Passage. The Omega Fetter's at the end of that. Sounds too long, too already tired just listening. Too soon for Masterpon getting tired. This is no time for joking around, Tora. We have to give us all to protect Zeke's home. Of course. Right, let's do what we can. Thanks guys, I owe you big time. First we head out of here and to the left. Got that? Tora, remember just fine. Right. Let's do what we got. We'll get rid of our mate. Yeah, dropped out one. Not my one. That one. Let's get rid of him and put him back in.
Got it.
And then
I give you my all.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why that popped up.
Got it.
There we go, get
I
that
give
right
you
in.
my all.
Let's roll. So let's head down here.
Oh.
Down here.
Oh.
Nothing occurring here just yet.
And arrived.
Ignore all the
All in one piece.
ignore all the side quests and so on. I just want to try and get us to the end of this chapter essentially in the next half hour or so, which is going to be a challenge, but I know where I'm going more or less. It shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. As long as we've got the right field skills, or enough blades with the right field skills set in storage, as it were, then we should be alright.
No!
I won't see them in these actually.
Our motions are in tune! We don't know radiant! Armor fails! Unwavering resolve! Don't get them! Let's go! Brave thee! Heat! Our motions are in tune, Rex! Yes! Anchor shot!
Make haste and retreat.
My dead body! Lend me your strength! Sword back! Halo! Anchor shot!
Make haste and retreat.
Indeed. Speed bomb. Top. Yes. Go for it.
My flames strike true.
Flame cover.
Excellent work.
Awesome. Launch steam explosion.
Gotcha.
Game over.
Good on you.
Great. Why not? Yeah. Oh no, you don't.
Jump on through.
Much.
What would you have me do?
Which rolling smash? Hit it. No.
Prominence. Reversal.
That's been done.
No, you don't. Just give me the order. Let's go. Okay,
Hit it.
right,
No.
here we go.
Oh no, you don't. Much
Charge
obliged.
well. Jaguar
Why
flush.
not?
Fast enough for this.
Make haste and retreat.
We may not win this one.
Yes, in the
Crown.
you have
Bridges.
to arms, Lady
Just
Morai.
about done, I think.
Perfect.
One of us is getting buried though. Come on, Mora, do something useful. There we go, bro.
Nah, I can keep going. Anchor shot. We may not win this one.
Steam bomb.
Grab set best.
There we go.
Why not?
Alright, that's that little scrap done. I'm trying to avoid these overworld fights, believe it or not.
Come out, come out.
Come on, come to
Flora
Mama.
heals an aching soul.
Skills.
There's a way up there, something, but we don't need to go up there, so... No, not that way. This way? Oh no, I have gone the wrong way after all that. Saying I know where I'm going. Whoops. This way, let's go down to one of the... Have I had a complete brain fart? Maybe I've got a brain fart. I think I have actually. Sorry about that. Use this way. There you go. The path down is beneath us. So logically, it's this way.
No!
Ah.
We lost the upper hand.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Our motions are in tune, Legs.
Topple up.
Make haste and retreat.
Sword well done. Running smash.
Chose well. In I go.
Ha! This is where we prove ourselves.
Make haste
I've
and
been
retreat.
waiting ready. Sword back. The enemy's element is the power of friendship.
Okay,
Go for
here we
it.
go. This is the culmination of the years of me. Woodcutter.
Why not?
Swell back! Anchor shot! Grim moon! Mithra!
I should be able to make light work. Hit it,
No!
Gravity.
Yes.
Great.
Overfall! Photon edge!
Great. Fantastic.
Bridges!
Why
to
not?
arms, Lady
Good on
mine!
you.
Rail knight. Great.
Sped things up a bit also. Right, let's just add those bits to admin skill tree.
Anyone who lifts a finger, claw, or other such appendage against you is dead meat.
This way.
Oh!
Chance of health. I'd rather not, big guy. Should be so kind, thank you. Now these Griffin-like characters may try and aggro us, and I can't do us about that, unfortunately. So with a bit of luck, we'll have the necessary goodies to do what we need to do next without having to activate any other blade, engage any blades that we already have. We'll have that collection point while we're here. So
Come out, come out.
As soon as we're passing it anyway. Useless, but there we go. Oh, didn't need a blade for it. For some reason I thought I needed a blade to get out of that one. I stand corrected. Anyway, I tend to get lost through this maze of ancient bits. But we'll work it out as we go along. A bit of time. Yeah, probably not going to quite get to where we need to be by the end of this session, but we might do.
A new locale.
So
I've
we're next
gained a
gonna
new
end up in
memory.
a fight with something or other. There's a lot of like this one. No.
Okay, bring it on.
Oh, no, you don't.
Thanks for that.
Let's keep this up, and we'll win for sure.
Topple them.
Make haste and retreat.
Sword back.
Don't get that
Everyone's
moment's rest up.
rolling smash.
Now, rush
Eagle
down.
eye.
This one's taken.
Why not?
Hey!
Sure. For sure.
Yes!
You don't stand a chance against us now.
Make
Lightning
Lightning
element
element
nuts in the
now.
ground.
Providence, revolt. Underneath this
Topple.
Gotcha.
One tail, there's another one that's got the blades as well, unfortunately.
Why not?
Same fate's going to befall you, my dear boy.
Time to defend is
I'm
now!
afraid.
Let's go.
Let's give them the
Don't
full
get them a
treatment.
moment's rest. I am come.
Hey, hey.
Jump on.
Yeah. These elements
Show
nice
you
and
how
electric.
it's done.
Armor
Fail.
Such a vulgar beast.
Topple them.
Make haste and retreat.
Gotcha.
Push down.
Just give me
Let's look it up. Another one? Oh, wait.
Losing focus, Rex?
Where's my blade gone?
We can turn it around.
Thank you.
Go for it, let's do this. Providence,
Don't get them a moment's rest.
Gotcha.
Touch me not!
Ha. Topple them.
Make haste and retreat.
you don't stand a chance against us now.
Yeah. No one
Oh,
can stop us
changed
now.
places at the moment.
Bomb break.
Bridges.
To all you have
Topple them.
Now there's a chance to get some healing done.
No complaining, Boreas.
Radiance!
Well played.
Bomb.
A perfect
Why not?
balance.
Rush down.
One. Anchor shot.
Game over.
Ha.
Any goodies worth looking? Into attack now. Right, okay.
No. We lost the upper hand.
Oh, no, you don't.
Much
Let's
obliged.
keep this up, and we'll win for
won't be that easy. Now,
let's
show us the
Yeah!
Sure.
No one can stop us now!
Just skip. I am tough.
Mithra!
I will on the whip like that.
Sword back!
One shot. Let me take it. Larry.
Gotcha! Why not?
Hey, over you.
Yeah!
Good
Hit
choice.
it! No!
Ray of punishment. Boy, I'm gonna show you
Why
how
not?
it's done.
Yeah! Sword back! Anchor shot!
In I go. One
Rolling
shot.
smash! Hit it! No!
Photon edge. I won't do it.
There you go!
Make haste and retreat. Farewell.
Yeah, there you go.
Blade combo, third stage.
Finished that before we even got the top on it, before we got the ruinous weather off. Excellent. Right, so we're going to peel off to, we're not going to go up there, we don't need to, we're going to peel off here. Yes, I know there are some, not quite there. We are going to go up here, let's have a look. And we're going to peel off down here somewhere, I believe it is. Can I jump down here or not? Yeah, because this is where the steps are, I need. There we go. If you don't like spiders, come on, Bridget, have a bit of slap. Thank you.
Yeah! I missed! Sword bash!
Our emotions are in tune, right?
Brave beam! My thoughts exactly! Rolling smash! Mithra! Won't be that easy!
Let me
Hit
show
it!
you.
No!
Fail. Maybe we'll get out of
Let's
this
give them
alive.
full treatment!
Just give me the word.
Just let me know if you need assistance. Ha! Rolling smash!
Try to keep it up.
Have another break.
We'll beat them with the
Let me take it.
Well done. Gotcha!
There is a
Anchor shot! Ha! Hit it! You know!
Now.
Photon edge.
Why not?
Give me the order.
Sword back!
Gamma ray break.
You might actually have to kill this one. I'm going to quickly get down. Which is used for something. She was only common blade with nothing no bonuses on it.
Ruinous weather.
But did you see it do any worse than a...
We can do it.
Gotcha!
Don't get that for a moment's rest. You're mine.
New enemy in the mix!
Bridget! This is another spider, I suspect.
Anchor shot!
Oh, those are little spiders.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Just as you draw the enemy's attention.
We can do it.
Make haste and retreat.
Radiant.
Hit it!
Finally
No!
got something right. I'm on to you.
Thanks for that.
I won't stop.
Why not?
In I go.
Here I am.
Anchor shot! Ha!
Make haste and retreat.
We'll get there.
A moment's rest.
Sweet dreams.
Blade combo,
Anyway,
third
going
stage.
too far.
Awesome.
Did you miss me?
This is the
Anchor
culmination
shot.
of fear.
Ha!
One shot. Let me tell you how it's done.
Using Photon again. As an AoE.
Now there's a chance to get some healing.
Yeah, we'll get the top smooth. Gonna do a smooth one as well.
Lady Moray.
Just as you have a knuckle sand. Good job.
Anchor shot!
Now there's a chance to get some healing.
In I go! Rolling smash!
I shall defend you to the last.
Hit it! No!
I feel a singular aura.
Photon break.
Why not?
I can't be complaining, of course, it's Stevens nipple back occasionally.
We can do it.
Gotcha!
Wicked arms.
Hey!
Going for the weakness.
Topple them!
Let us make use of it now.
Radiant.
Yeah, finish it off properly. Yep, there we go. I'd rather avoid him if we can, because he's a little bit close to our level and it's a long over fight, so we'll take a shortcut down and avoid fighting with him. this occasion. We'll end up like the one on our... This is the wrong way. Sure it was.
Come out, come out.
What was I going to say? That's a shit drop. I always worry when I flip the camera in like that, I'm going to end up killing myself. That's a very steep drop. Go down the ice slide. We'll get that.
Hey, look what I found!
Head down the ice
Congratulations.
slide,
What have we here?
one of them needed fish or something. Oh. Mistake. Oh. Yeah, this is where one of the more famous ultra monsters resides. Cloudsea Ken. I believe he doesn't appear at this time of day, so we won't inadvertently run into him. Fortunately enough. Come on. It's a race against time just to get to where we need to go. Nice, sorry.
Hey, look what I found!
Excuse me.
Congratulations.
So this is Central Bow. This is basically the middle of the lake.
Come out, come out.
Come on, come to
Flora
Mama.
heals an aching soul.
I'm sure we're going to need it all at some point. We'll repeat the collections for the blade skills. See what those spikes are, that's what it is. Or will it be to do what's cause?
What have we here?
Anyway, right, so straight through here. Grab that as we way past it anyway. We're going to drop down the other side.
Come out, come out.
A lot of monkeys and
Flora
goblins.
heals an aching soul.
Snow variants.
A new locale.
Oh, there's some chests
I've
up there,
gained a
but
new memory.
due to time constraints, we're kind of rushing this bit. Yeah, I've got to knock off, and as soon as this finishes, I'll be getting up and going straight to collect my daughter from school. So, yeah, it's one of those. Anyway.
Lady Morag, you're making that face again. If you keep frowning like that, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get it. Tantal was founded by the Counter-Adamites. Then, after the war, they closed themselves off. But the way the king was acting, I can't help feeling there's something more to it.
What though?
It was the Praetorium who sent us here on this mission. Why would he go to such lengths to reject it? It seemed almost like he wanted to cut ties with them.
You think Indol is holding something else over Tantal?
That would be an explanation, yes. Zeke, do you know anything useful?
Nope. There's no records from back then.
How about you?
There's nothing in my journal from that period. I might have been returned to my core for some reason or other.
Do you know anything about those days, Gramps?
No, I was somewhere else at the time. And matters of human kingdoms and so on didn't interest me much.
Geez, Gramps, What's the point of keeping an old-timer like you around if you don't even know anything?
Sometimes it's funny how much you sound like Corinne.
So you think the king wasn't telling us everything?
There is a chance.
Do you think it may be related to Jin and his comrades using Torna's name?
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far.
The last state?
Hmm?
Jin said something about the last state of humanity. I thought you meant like an evolution. You know, in the future. But maybe he meant the previous state of humanity.
And that is the key to why they fight?
If that is the case, perhaps I never should have been sealed away after all.
Plot thickens. Right. Sorry I'm rushing this a bit, guys, but I wanted to get something recorded today. And unfortunately, that does mean rushing through. The Temtel could tighten a little bit, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. We're going to get aircraft all over the place here, but once we get to
A new locale.
June through the ruins, but we're going to have to just run, I'm afraid, because otherwise we're just not going to get to where we need to be.
What is this place?
A battleground from the Aegis War. There are many things here, I remember.
The walls and floors are melted. Must have been a hell of a battle.
Ophion isn't the only artifice. You've already seen one other, Siren, the one Mithra commands. But during the war, there were countless artifices, wielded by Malos.
So, it's a site of a fight against him.
Say, what are these artifices anyway? We've only actually met Ophion. We've never even seen Siren, just that light thing it shoots down.
They're a power granted to the Aegises. Divine swords sleeping in Elysium, far above us all.
Hold on, I thought Elysium was a paradise, not a scary weapon stash.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
All that I can find in the corners of my memory is that townscape. I don't know why Father created me, or created the artifices. That's what I want to find out.
Pyra.
It's okay. We'll find out once we get there.
I don't think...
Open a chest, it might turn out great. But until then, it's just a crate. That's rule 4 of the Salvager's Code. Ha ha!
Rex, comparing Elysium to dirty old sea junk?
So we're going to try and avoid getting hit, but getting aggroed, because these guys are the same level as us, so know why they're like that. Just to try and help us up our level before what comes next, but we should be able to do it at the level we're at. I mean, I'd rather not end the chapter on the same level as we basically pretty much that we started it, but...
Come out, come out!
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
I'm surprised. These Gobles normally aggro when you look at mother, father, or the the Gogles, all those bird types up here as well. I can't remember what bird species they are, but they are known for egg laying. I found them do a lot of egg growing. And they definitely egg grow, as you've seen on the way down here.
If they seek a fight, they shall get
Fine,
one.
you must.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Is that
And I will for sure.
Let us make
Yes,
use of
that's
it now.
exactly. Rush down. Sword back.
What would you have me do? I
Don't
will
get down.
die.
Moment's rest. Armor failed.
Just give me the answer.
Now.
Yeah, anchor
Hey.
shot.
Make haste and
Why
retreat.
not?
Good time like that, people, try.
Lend me your strength. Do it.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Heat topple.
Pyra.
Take this, Mitch.
Go
Okay,
for it.
here we go. Woodcutter.
Ice.
Magnificent.
Why not?
Burn up break.
Boreas, I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Sword
Have
back.
my thanks.
Rolling smack.
me not.
Mithra.
I should be able to survive it.
Now I'm fired. Oh.
You think it's tasty?
Unwavering
No
resolve.
complaining,
Nice.
The enemy's eye is used to smash.
Also, you don't
We
fight
make a
until
good
your
team.
I could have done this
meter drops
blindfolded.
away quite a lot, so we need to do some fighting to keep our affinity, our Chaytag meter / revival meter up. Notice I keep swapping it between Mithra and Pyra. The reason for that being that Mithra's arts charging isn't quicker, so the end result being that you can spam arts with her and then switch to another blade to use the special you need.
Hey, look what I found.
Can I get through this in 10 minutes? Possibly. So I'm just looking at how long we've been recording for and how long we've put till
My
later.
prince, look over there.
Would you look at that? I guess we've arrived.
Whoa, it looks way older than the palace.
Yes, it seems untouched by the ravages of time.
That's it.
Looks like a core crystal. Is that the Omega Theta?
Yes. That's Ophian's control core. It was originally a conduit that I used to communicate with Ophion.
We have to hurry.
Yes, you're right.
Well, can you fix it?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Mithra? Whoa.
In that case...
Are we rising?
All right, Prince, I've told Genbu to resume circling the Cloud Sea once he's done rising.
Nice. Looks like we made it after all.
Oh, great news! Oh, Tora was not look forward to becoming flat as Argenta Monkfish.
A job well done, eh?
Hey, Rex, you can remove that thing now.
So it was hidden all the way out here.
What?
No wonder we couldn't find it. I'd just been wondering whether it was time to make an exit. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
Lovely to see that tedious woman isn't here to get in our way this time.
Care to join me in a dance of death, Nia?
I think I just threw up in my mouth a bit.
Mean little girl.
You've come for the feta, haven't you?
Perceptive, kid.
Condescending much? It's not like there's anything else here.
You are so mean.
Now, hand it over nicely would be the classic line, but no. I'm not letting you escape with your lives. For Jin's sake.
Where are Jin and Malos anyway? There are a few things I need to ask them.
Frankly, I don't think they've got much interest in what you have to say.
Sure about that?
Quite sure, yes.
Not to interrupt the verbal sparring, but how do you plan on doing anything without your blades? We're no pushovers, you know.
Oh, we're quite aware of that. We just don't need them. You see?
Explain yourself.
Core crystals! They're blades?
Worse. Flesh eaters.
Bravo! Very good. We've had many an interruption in the past, but here, that seems less likely. So let's go all out.
You can try, but I assure you, we won't go down easy.
I wouldn't have it any
Give this a
other way.
bash.
Like
It's a one-time only bash. And either win now or we don't win or we end the video. Because time is of the essence now.
Let's show them a thing or three.
In I go!
Mithra!
Show it again! Hold on me. Endless well done. Maybe we're not.
Let us make use of it now.
My goal's exactly on time.
Revitalize.
Sword back.
Sure.
Ganging up on me.
Indeed.
not being so bad.
Maybe we'll get out of this alive if we Wait, can connect.
Like your beast. This is how we improve ourselves.
This is the fail. Jaguar.
Yes.
Let us make use of it now.
Go for it. Something right.
Good to have you here.
Hold on, break.
Dragonfly flash.
Anchor shot.
Rolling
smash.
Endless night.
Ha.
This is the reason why I am Special Inquisitor. Jaguar.
Rhino.
Magnificent.
Rhino. I could do this alone. Well done.
Sword back. Anchor shot.
Jaguar slash.
Crawling smash.
Endless night.
Silver lining. I feel a singular or draw the enemy's attention.
White way you play a
Lightning, no way.
Rhino. Crow it. Yeah. Anchor shot.
This I get. Power output adjusted. Break.
Gotcha.
Crow
it. Back.
You finally got something right.
Magnificent.
Jaguar faster than the eye.
Let us make use of it now.
Anchor shot.
Ow!
I won't stop.
Sword dancer.
Ow.
Just give me the order.
Gotcha.
Touch me not.
No, I don't.
Faster than the eye.
Eagle eye.
We can do it. Indeed.
through the night.
Woodcutter.
Crow beat. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Sword back.
Black
Rolling smash. Sword back. Yeah.
Faster than the eye.
Ow. Ha.
Healing halo.
Dancer. Much obliged.
Maybe we're not. I am come. My goal's exactly.
Yeah, we're going to get toasted here. We're doing something that's not quite right.
Watch out. And you snuck out.
Disrespect these
The enemy's element is now. White way.
Woodcutter. Faster than the
Endless nut. Dancer. Why not? Rolling smash. Maybe the shot. None of that. Anchor shot.
Try to keep it up. Break.
Sword. Endless nut. Rolling smash.
Faster than the eye. Go for it. Woodcutter. Hey, did you
None of that.
Make the element is now. Water. Anchor shot. Through the nut. Indeed. Rolling smash. Endless shot. No. The enemy's element is now. Water.
Great.
Watch out.
Make haste and retreat.
Anchor shot. The enemy's element is now. Dancer.
Recommendation? Maximum support.
No. Endless night. Anchor shot. Through the night. Rolling smash.
I suspect our specials are going to slow down a bit now.
Why not?
Yeah, there we go.
Anchor shot. Sword back. Rolling smash. Go for it.
I'm on cutter. Your mark. There is a reason why I am special.
Why not? Through the night. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Endless night.
Move!
Sword back. Patroka, are you okay? Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
One shot. We're gonna take it.
Gotcha. Hit it. No. Croway.
Bonus triumph level 4. Level 4 builds, I believe.
Awesome.
They're strong.
Why not?
Seems a bit complicated.
Anchor shot. Endless night.
Something right.
Much obliged.
No way. No way.
Why not?
Anchor shot. No way. What? Faster than the eye.
Rolling smash.
Let me show you. Woodcutter.
Endless night.
No way. Just one Excuse me, what was that? I'm only just getting started. We're strong. High up.
Ruinous weather. Topple.
There we go.
The enemy's ire is music to my ears.
What's that?
Did I need anchor shot? Endless night. I'll teach you. Anchor shot. Looks like you all have maybe the answer. Azami.
This just in.
I missed.
Still
Three.
number
Have my
one.
back.
Excellent.
Endless night. Just so. Daring shot. Armor crusher. I have already hit many times.
Hold on here.
Sacred war. Anchor shot.
Don't give them a moment's rest.
Sword bash.
Just the bar left. It's just got like shields. Actually, get the Vakos. I've just got Mikhail to deal with now.
Endless night.
One shot.
Dancer. Way. Thought my prediction was
Give them
correct.
a moment's rest.
Sure.
You I'm on. Tear me up into it.
You to the last, my lady.
Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Sword back. Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Recommendation? Maximum force.
Ha! Go for
about something
I just don't like that.
Your mouthpiece! Just one way the order!
Go on then. Let's use a common blade to finish him off. Okay. Job done. I was expecting to get absolutely hammered there. I forgot about that weather change, I think.
Inconceivable! How could we?
These rats!
Warned you, didn't we? You mess with Thunderbolt Zeke, that's what you get. You brought this on yourselves. Anyway, this has gone on long enough. Nighty-night, chaps. Very much looking forward to interrogating you later. Here I go. Bringer of chaos!
Jin? Where did he?
Seems they don't call you Thunderbolt for nothing. That's the first time I've ever missed a vital point.
You bastard!
Prince!
Don't worry yourself. It's just a scratch, really.
Jin, are you okay?
Relax, he's not made of glass.
Malos?
Don't mind me. I'm just a spectator. He, on the other hand, insisted on coming here to settle a score.
Jin did.
Correct. You will give me both the Omega Fetter and the Aegis.
You just try and take them. I know you're strong, but there's no way we're giving you Pyra or Mithra.
You have power, boy, but words do little. If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength.
No, we were outside, technically. Damn.
Is that Jin's true form?
What enormous energy.
There's no change to ether energy of surroundings. That energy being emitted from interior of body.
Just like our Pyra then. Where did he even keep all that energy?
How about all that rage energy he's got all pent up inside?
No, that's not it. It's...
Watch out! Here he comes!
Well,
look at me!
Okay,
Behold
time to take
this fight done, and I'll have to leave it there, I'm afraid.
Well done.
I may not make it through this fight, chaps.
I like your attitude. Let's give him the full treatment. It won't be that strong. Anchor shot. Make
secretary.
Skyward
slap.
Jesus.
Weak to help anyone.
My goal's exactly. Anchor shot.
Ultra slap.
Indeed. Sword back. Rolling smash. Hit it. No.
Stunned swallow.
You're mine.
Excellent. Empty moment.
Ooh, bring me down.
Come on, let's do it.
Ultra slash. Gamma ray.
Topple them.
Gamma ray.
I've got nothing on them.
Good on you. Just give me the order.
And again, I'll just get away with the topple.
Sweet
Yeah,
dreams.
we'll get the topple for it, even though it's going to be a
Play
little lower.
combo,
But
third stage.
even lower now, I'll just get that much having it.
Awesome.
Gah!
Runners weather, topple.
Not great, but better than nothing. We've got another one. Ah, that's enough. Yep, he's that quick.
With wounds like that, they're done for. It's their biggest weakness.
Your struggle is pointless. My power gives me control over all elementary particles.
Party what?
This allows me to accelerate my body to the speed of light. No matter how far ahead you can predict, your movements themselves are limited. You are no match for me.
Mithra!
I'm still here. Rex, we have to slow him down. Match light speed with light speed.
Got it. Okay. Here we go. We do it?
Didn't I tell you? I can manipulate elementary particles. And the Aegis's attacks are nothing but a stream of particle energy. Particles that form it are too heavy to truly reach light speed. The result is obvious.
Oh, no. Mithra's attack didn't...
Jin.
It's over, boy.
Eat this! Ah!
Rex! Pyra!
These are... artificial blades!
Of course. That's why you were at Banner's factory. You won't win so easily! Lady Morag!
Whoa. You're quite a looker from up close. Killing you will be such a waste.
Let me go! You pig!
Stop it!
I'm surprised you're still breathing. Relax. You'll be able to rest after I've pried that core crystal from your chest.
I won't die here. I have to reach Elysium. I have to find the answers we're all looking for.
What answers? In this world, there are no answers.
Enough! I'm the one you want. Isn't that right? Leave them out of this.
Aw, look. What a touching scene. Are you going to beg for their lives?
No mockery, Mick. This is serious business.
Put the sword away, Jin. If not, I'll...
You'll do what exactly?
I will... annihilate myself.
What?
You need me alive, don't you, Melos?
You worked that much out, did you? Well done. But how would you make good on that threat? You don't have that kind of...
Are you so sure about that?
This is a shock. I didn't think you had it in you.
What's going on?
She's controlling Mithra's artifice herself.
She's controlling Siren through sheer willpower?
Go ahead. I'll deflect it with my powers. Just like before.
You could do that. If I used the particle cannon itself. But this is the targeting ray. It moves at the speed of light. And if I turn up the output just a little, that light alone has enough power to annihilate a single blade.
You.
One signal from me, and my body will be scoured from this world. Faster than you can blink. So, Jin?
How unexpected. That you and Aegis would say something like that. So you'll do it. Open the gates to Elysium for us.
Yes. If that is your wish.
Don't, Pyra! They'll just...
Jin?
Very well.
Pyra.
Mia. Keep Rex safe for me.
No. No way. I don't agree to this.
I'm really sorry, Rex.
Pyra? But why? Pyra!
Look at the state of you. You hadn't even noticed. Your own blade has been wounded so deeply, and all you can think of is yourself. You awakened the Aegis. I thought you might have been different, but you're just a fool. A pitiful, childish fool.
Pyra! Pyra!
Right, I think we're going to have to leave it there, guys, unfortunately. So it's been a pleasure playing for you, and I will see you next time.